we'll see Russell Wilson and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Carson Wentz and the Baltimore Ravens.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
It's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here first and 10. Now Gordon on first down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Second and 6 from the 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now Wentz. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Fourth down.
We always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So a tough on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The cover. On second down, here's Penny. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. On third down, Penny powers through. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're looking at 3rd and 10. No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the second quarter. But here's another third down situation to check in on. From the gun, it's Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. No score as of yet. Defenses have ruled here into the second quarter. But here's another third down situation to check in on. Shotgun now for Wentz. Flush to his right. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. Now Lutz for the field goal try. This from 44 yards away.
4-yard attempt.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
Ravens 3. Jaguars.
So this offense now on the edge of the red zone at the 20. 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Gordon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Number 84.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love it.
Throwing is Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Rashawn Gary with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's going to try and throw on 3rd. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Gordon. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Wentz. High throw, but the catch is made. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And he's got it.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Melvin Gordon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the end zone again here.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. Now Wilson. And he finds McLaurin. and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Colby. Well, this one's getting good now. Fourth quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge third down stop. On third down, Wilson. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. So we have a red zone alert. Tie game, fourth quarter. Very likely a deciding moment in this contest. They go back to the ground now with Penny. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Penny. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. K1 short. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. Tense spot here for this offense. A field goal would tie, a touchdown would win it, but they've got to move that football. Good news for them, they do have all 3 timeouts remaining. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? To throw is Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Jacksonville, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.